Okay, so hey everyone, my name is Monet Goldman of Video Game Counseling. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist and have been a therapist for almost 5 years. I've been licensed for two, and thought I'd just kind of share my experiences using video games. Here's just my website. I use video games in individual settings, group settings. I have therapy groups, and I started doing this video game counseling with Roblox. And so I started in 2020 during the pandemic, and it was a terrifying time. I was used to being an in person play therapist using activities such as rock climbing, hiking, art, even ice skating, tons of fun. But of course, with the pandemic, we were not able to do that. And so I was stuck doing, you know, 10-minute phone call sessions with, 9-year-olds, which went terribly. And I hated it. Kids hated it. Really ruined the relationship that I had built with them over the years. And so one day I just kind of asked a nice little girl, hey, what do you want to do? And said, well, maybe we could play Roblox. And at the time, I had no idea what Roblox was. And I didn't know if it was, a single game, how to work it. And I was pretty much led by my client, who was a real expert, amazing, amazing person. And she really lit up, you know. So I really just ran with it and have kind of embraced this niche, and it's helped me in so many different ways. I just have so many more therapeutic angles to work with, and I think it's helpful to always remember that we're working from a therapeutic foundation, right? So if say I'm a CBT therapist, you could still use CBT using video games. I've had some amazing times where, if you're trying to say recognize those automatic negative thoughts that occur, you can definitely see that when you jump into a game, and which might be the activator or trigger for those negative thoughts. So if somebody's anxious, then they might say, "Oh, I'm going to do horribly. I'm no good at this." And then you get to see that in real time. As I'm talking, I'm just going to go into a world. So that's kind of, you just click. If you saw that, I just clicked on what I wanted, ocean conservation experience, and here it'll kind of load up. I have a gaming PC. It's a great investment because it's able to handle the intensive nature of some video games. Roblox is pretty low maintenance, but it works as a great office kind of computer too. So here I am. This is me. Very basic, right? And see, my name is Video Game Counseling. You can make multiple accounts for free. Like, this is not an account I use with my clients. I know therapists that will make a username for every client, and you can do that. I have like 5 or 6, and so far Roblox hasn't gone mad at me. So that I just kind of joined this randomly, and I sometimes minimize it because I'll have, say, the HIPAA compliant Google Meets where I communicate. I don't, see there's chat, but I don't chat. I say, hey, I'm not here to chat, right? Hey kid, here's the volume, by the way, so you can. So like if you increase it, you can hear the background noise, and for me that's kind of distracting. I'll just do that. I want to hear my client speak to me, and so I'll ask them too, hey, can you maybe like minimize the volume, right? It's only like 50 minutes, 53 minutes if you're billing 90837, right? And So let's just play, and we'll be able to listen to each other. So, I enjoy this because when I was a play therapist in person, I would get really tired. Seeing 5 or 6 kids in a day and having to be active, running around now. Now my avatar here can just run around for me. I'm very comfortable. And okay, so look at that. Learn about pelican eels. So just this is just an example of like, hey, this is purely an educational one, right? This obviously is talking about the dangers of climate change and how we should take care of our world. And wow, that's pretty, great art design. Somebody like took the time. I didn't have to pay for this. This is all free. Somebody took the time to make all this. And a lot of kids are doing this nowadays. They're making games. They are becoming programmers, right? A lot of video game creation programs like Unity, Unreal. I don't know if anybody played Quake back in the day. Dad said I played Quake when I was 6 and I was destroying kids or adults at the time. Quake was a pretty mature shooting game. That's the background I come from. My dad, he's an engineer, did not care that I played mature shooting games as a 6-year-old. And I guess I shut him out too. I could beat him, and now it's my turn to get beaten. I'm the old guy, and all these kids are just really amazing. Really amazing, really smart. I always encourage kids to just go for, their dream to be a YouTuber, to create a game, because you never know how far it can really take them. Oh my gosh, look at this. Whew. Wow. This is amazing. I could wonder if I could do this in VR later, but it's like, wow. Even though I'm recording and talking to you guys, it's just a really great experience. So with my mouse right here, the mouse wheel, I'm zooming in, and now I have first person POV. I'm sure there's a way to get rid of that annoying mouse. And then on the right hand side, you can see the usernames. If I press tab, it disappears. See, here it is, tab. And disappears. So now I have like this full screen. And I can just, whoa, this is really cool. Yeah, I don't even know who made. For all I know, a 10-year-old kid could have made this. Totally possible, right? Learn some programming. A lot of this stuff you don't even need programming. I was messing around with Unity trying to make a video game. And I did take C++ in high school. I realized I wasn't going to become a programmer. But nowadays, you don't even need programming skills. You can click and drag. A lot of these have like modeling templates. For instance, this platform right here. Very basic rectangle shape. Oh man, I wonder if I can jump down. Let's see. Nope. Okay, there's a barrier. But you could test things out, right? It's no fear. Like I'm not going to do that in real life, but I enjoy this. So, yeah, there's a lot of potential. This is a great way to interact, right? That's kind of cool. He's got a koala on his back. My avatar is pretty boring, and so you can really add on your own individual flair to it, right? So anyways, I guess that's just maybe more of an introduction update. This might be more about me than anything. But I just wanted to show that there are really amazing worlds out in Roblox for free. If you don't feel comfortable gaming, I know it can be mentally tiring. I myself, if I do like 3 or 4 gaming sessions in a day, and then I have to do a group, like I'm exhausted, because it's more than just being being in a game with a kid. You're the therapist, and so you're having to attune to the client and manage your own feelings that come up if you lose. Like when I lose or something, kid gets the best of me. That triggers something inside myself. I'm not going to lie. But of course, you want to then model, say, like a positive response. So like if a kid pushed me or killed me off the ledge, I'm not going to be like, hey, now it's my turn. I'm going to get you. Why? I wouldn't talk to this person like they were my friend, right? Say if I'm on, we're doing competition 2-on-2, and their team beats us 0-2, and that's what we agreed on. Say, here's the rule: we're going to play first best 2 out of 3, right? And they win. I'm not going to say, hey, you guys cheated. Like that's not mature. And I'm not going to say, hey, I wasn't really trying. That I'm not going to invalidate their achievement, right? So you get a chance to model things like, hey, good game, good GG's, well played, like you really did an amazing job, and so you can model how to lose with grace, right? Because a lot of kids, this is really common. A lot of kids will say, nope, didn't count, or say if I'm playing tag, right? Maybe say we're playing tag and I'm about to get this kid, and this area, all of a sudden it's now a safe zone. Like, nope, you can't get me. I'm like, wait a second, that's not fair. You can't just say the sand is the safe spot. So you get to maybe model losing, like healthy losing. I'm not going to say, you're going to win. Nope, not happening. I'm the therapist, I'm the adult. This is now a safe zone. Kid's going to be like, what the heck just happened? You broke the rules. You betrayed my trust. So just one thing to consider if you're new to gaming, right? This, I don't know, maybe even if you are a gamer and you're used to that competitive spirit opening up in you, we're like, no, we're going tit for tat, right? No. You're a therapist first in these environments. So yeah, I guess that's just my short little, monologue. Not much technique other than just, hey, this is something to think about, something I address and find really, really helpful in my practice. It's been a great joy. I love doing it. Much better than just playing Uno or tic-tac-toe or something. So anyways, like, subscribe, send me an email at monet@videogamecounseling.com. I got a Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, just starting to branch out to all this thing. So feel free to send me a message if you have any questions. I also offer consulting services for therapists and group practices, agencies that are trying to incorporate this. So, all right, take care. Bye.